He's coming at me. It's bad. It's bad. I've done too much today. Good thing that one of my employees is taking today off and the other one's going to be late because he's getting a haircut. Just Brandon will have to deal with me for the next couple hours, so that'll be perfect. By the time anyone else gets in here, I'm going to be fucking normal. Brandon, are you out there? I know. Are you going to come in? Alright. He's out there fucking with Britt. Dude, yeah. We got like 10 minutes left, bro. We're just, you can just like hang out. You don't have to talk or participate. I'm just saying you can just come in. This episode's all over the place. I'm really a mess. I didn't sleep last night at all, dude. I shouldn't even have done this episode. My wife was questioning my choices today. Bane, holy fuck, bro. Every day. Every time. Heat this up over here. Fuck yeah, now we're talking. Alright, let's take a dab on this. Let's get the podcast started. Oh, this is too big. I'm gonna be really stoned this episode. I haven't slept enough. Whoa. The hat probably got in the way. A little spicy because I did that reheat and then just kind of went in. A little bit spicy, but not terrible. Bearable. Whoa. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 103 of the podcast. Starting it out like normal. Before I didn't catch my breath. Turning red by the second. Sweating from the environment because it is hot today. Oof. We have had an exciting couple weeks, like always. Always changes, always new things happening. Especially since we're building this new studio. Wow, so many ups and downs. I'm growing up so much. Ugh, I feel like I'm so naive, you know? Going into buying, like getting a building and doing all this shit. But I'm learning. Fucking growing up. And finding solutions to all the problems we're running into. We've had so many hiccups with trying to get electrical done. We had the whole job, like, booked. We paid electrical engineer, and then they canceled the job like a few days before they were supposed to start after 5 weeks of doing estimates and going back and forth with them and waiting for them to be available. And they're going to refund us the money. They're being cool about it. They canceled it because they had some internal issues and they had to fire half their team. And hey, shit happens. But yeah, it was a big job. But now I'm thinking that, holy wow, guys, this is 5 mil RBRs might have been a mistake for like the whole episode that I was going to be sessioning these. I got to make sure that I'm patient next dab and take it when it's appropriate. The choices I've made immediately in this episode I regret. I'm hot. I'm sweating. But yeah, it was a big electrical job, and unfortunately they canceled it. Sorry, my eyes are closed. It's the only way I'm going to be able to talk to you right now. I'm going to keep trying to open them, but it's scary out there, so I'm going to have to keep closing them. The world's moving. I feel it. I don't know if I have to upgrade my electrical anymore, though. I think we might have enough amperage. Well, we have to upgrade it, but only not as big as I was thinking. So I'm finding solutions to problems. That was my point, even though we're running to do a bunch of shit. And, you know, I don't even tell the guys that work with me half the shit we deal with. Man, a few years ago, I'd post every single thing that went wrong on Instagram. I'd be like, oh, this went wrong, and this went wrong. And it's like, after a while, it's like the boy who cried wolf. It's like, yeah, it's either you're really unlucky or you're just looking for attention. And either way, like, I don't know if this is helping. So over the last year or so, I've really just been like, I'm not going to like add weight to the problem I'm already dealing with and post about every single thing. So later at night when I scroll through my Instagram, I see all the shit I went through that day. I think at the time when I used to do that, I thought it was like a way for me to like show my resilience to people that even though I was going through all these different things, I was still working all night and taking care of the family and doing all these things. Like a lot of people got motivation and appreciated it. But me personally, after a while, I felt like I was almost like creating more problems for myself just by giving them so much weight. Man, look at me sweating. Guys, this is going to be a sweaty episode. I'm telling you right now, I feel bad for my producer. This is, I mean, we need an air conditioner out here. It's just what it is. It needs to happen. I mean, this does build character, but really, me and Aja, we work so damn hard and we have children, so we don't need to build much more character. The glass is pretty full of character. And at this point, it's just overflowing. I can't even talk. There's so much character in me right now. It could be THC. I don't even know. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Holy shit. So by the time this episode's come out, all these 5 mils will have been sold. And maybe they won't have sold. That was egotistical, maybe a little arrogant of me to assume these would sell. But I think there's enough people that are interested that these handful will sell. But these will be dropped on our Patreon, because we do Patreon drops. We do 2 Patreon drops a month. Patreon gets unique, really like cool pieces. They also get a clear pre-sale every month, so they get 2 drops a month plus giveaways. We also gave away a clear 10mm halo, and we gave away a 10mm micro this month, so 2 pieces. $5 a month. Check it out. Lots of shit on there. Live hangouts. But yeah, 5 mils. Wow, these things are. Now that I have the tools, but here's the thing about the 5 mils, is like they don't make tools to hold these types of joints or do any of like the work that how I assemble these pieces. So I had to make tools for these to actually be put together. This is why it's taken, one of the reasons, there's about 3 reasons it's taken me this long to get these into production, which you're going to start seeing these more now. These will be dropped on the public drops too. Just the first drop of these just went to Patreon. And yeah, they all came with like, nail. And then they'll have a bubble cap, and I think we might send them with a little pearl, a little sandblasted pearl. But yeah, like a whole setup in a mini Pelican. But the little 5 mils, they're very like novelty. All right. We on?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey. Don't know where we left off, but we're here. We're here now, and we're gonna talk about it. My name's Evan. These are little pipes I made. Let me show you. Okay. I don't know why I opened like that. I smoked one of these pipes early on. I think that was in it. We got all that. God, dude, your teeth are fucking dope, bro. Is it real? Oh, it's a little cap.
Yeah, I got it. It's my Father's Day gift myself.
Oh, dude.
You were
Damn
talking
it.
about a grill a few weeks ago. I was like, oh man, that sounds fire.
Dude. Oh man, yeah, I can't believe I used to wear those as a kid, bro. Dude, I had 3 pairs of custom grills that I got in fucking Florida at like a fucking flea market or some shit, dude. A dude was like fitting them, on me there. Man, it was weird. And I did it as a joke. I think I've talked about this before, but I did it more as a joke because I thought it was so funny. Because I grew up on Malibu's Most Wanted and shit, dude. I was watching fucking like dumb movies like that. Really dumb movies. So it was more of a comedy thing for me, but when you see old pictures of yourself when you're like 15, 16 with no context, if no one knew me, I'd be like, uh-oh, that doesn't look good. like that's a bad photo. I'd beat me up. I'd assault me. That's like that. I see it and I'm like, I hate that kid. Fuck that kid. Like that's, I'm sure people see me and still feel this, but whatever. What can you do? You try. But hey, we're going to talk about glass now. So check it out. So I don't know if you guys heard it, but what I was saying is that, I have like tools that I can actually make these pieces now. There's no like tools that any companies offer to actually like hold these little 5mm joints and assemble things. So I kind of had to like make tools so that I could assemble and make these pieces and offer them. So now that I have the tools, I'm going to be able to start offering these at Sunday sales and stuff. This first drop went to Patreon. I dropped 10 of them. And one of them was actually the fucking 5mm 3x2 Halo. Yeah, 3x2. Look how tiny this little... You're not even going to be able to see this. You're not going to... I see it, though. Maybe that's what I need, Aisha. Maybe the one investment I should make in the podcast this year is a little camera for my glasses. So like we have a little corner screen that's like Evan Vision. So when I'm just like getting weird or looking at Hash, they're like, "Whoa, dude, this is crazy! Like this is what he sees. This is what his life looks like." Yeah, dude, just go. I'll just wear a helmet, just covered in cameras, dude. But it's gotta look. Actually, it'd look cool on camera that way too. Dude. The fucking stick, dude. Fuck, what are we doing over podcasting? All right, yeah, so we've got fucking pipes right here, dude, but we're talking about the 5 mils. But yeah, so this first drop went to Patreon, but I'm gonna start having these available on the public Sunday sales. I have like, a few of them each sale. And I'll try to make sure I sell them with the nails. Even though you can get these nails from Evan Shore, he offers them in this bigger bucket. He has a smaller bucket, and he also offers a 5 mil Slurpee, which you guys saw me take a dab on in the beginning of this podcast. The sets themselves are going to come with like a little bubble cap, a pearl, like the whole thing, and a pelican with the nail and everything, little mini pelicans. Man, like the pelicans we got for these, they don't actually have like a foam like that comes in them that's like pluck and pull foam, so you can shape it to the piece. These pelicans are really small, so they don't even offer that. So we had to like, I think Cassie like contacted Pelican or something, and they like sent her special foam for these. So like they're small micro squares that we can pluck inside these mini pelicans, so that we can fit these in there safely and nicely. But yeah, these pelicans are the really small ones that have like a little fucking clip on it that you clip to your belt. Like the where it's supposed to be like, oh, this is just something that's hooked to me that I don't notice that much that things are in that I like. It's that kind of smaller pelican. But yeah, I'm really stoked how because like my personal one functions pretty well, but there was some tweaks I had to make, and I made two different like tweaks to the design. And now that I also have the tools, I was able to grind the joints down to how I wanted them, and now we have a very very functional little tiny rig, like extremely functional. So I call it novelty because it's so tiny. But believe me, the function is not tiny. I mean, you get big dabs. You can the flavor, but the way the terps like, um, they get you. You like can't get away from them. It's like when you're back in the day when I was making really tiny rigs when it was really popular in like 2015, 2016. Um, I made stuff like called like terp cannons and shit like that. And this was like when no one was like the only people saying terps were like people that like actually lived in cities that had somewhat of a medical or legal cannabis scene. Like the rest of the country really like wasn't even they didn't know what you were talking about when you were saying terps. Nowadays, I feel like terps is getting pretty common like like knowledge for stoners, but at the same time, I still meet stoners that have never even seen a recycler. And I'm like, you never seen water spin? I'm like, let me show you some water spinning. Because I saw water spinning and I was hooked, and I've been just spinning water for like 8, 9 years now. Couldn't stop. Um, but yeah, really stoked how these came out. I'm going to take another dab on this little orange one. I'm going to just be more patient on this next one and go a little smaller of a dab because I have quite the day ahead of me. I have a few more pieces that I'm putting together for a little Patreon drop. We are getting the rest of this like clear pre-sale shipped. It's just craziness. We got sandblasting to do, and then everyone will leave at like 5:30 or 6, and we do fucking family stuff, and then everyone goes to bed, and then I stay up all night, and I just keep doing that 7 days a week, and then eventually you have a studio built and you can go to sleep, and it's pretty dope. It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm pretty excited for that. Looking forward to it. Might even start working out and eating healthy again at that point. But at this point, I am basically like one of those engines that like I forget what it's called, but there's like certain types of engines that have been developed. They do not use them in the real world, but you can just throw anything into them and it just keeps working. Eventually, it will like break down and fall apart, but it has longevity until that point. I look at myself like that. Like I'm just throwing garbage into myself. I'm not even eating healthy anymore. I'm just like, well, I'm eating healthy meals with the family because my wife and daughter, like we eat like home cooked meals. Do eat those still, but there's like a lot of Red Bull involved. My first fucking 7, 8 years of glass blowing, zero Red Bull. The last 12 months, energy drinks and stuff, I don't know what's going on, but I think I might be growing up or aging. I'm not sure how you want to put it. I like growing up. That sounds better to me. Aging sounds a little scary. So I'm going to say I'm growing up. My wife hates it. Like, my wife will walk into the room. She's like, God, I have a fucking headache today. I'm like, it means you're growing up. And she'll be like, just like dumb shit. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, it means you're growing up. And I'm just, I'm obnoxious. I don't mean to be. But that's how I look at everything. I'm like, fuck, we're growing up. My dad's super grown up. You should hear all the things he has going on with him. He's like, oh, my back, this and that. Love that dude, but he's a super grown up. The more you complain, the more grown up you are. That's how I look at it now. Like when I see a real like someone really complaining hard, I'm like, damn, that's a real grown up right there. Look at that. I don't even know what's going on. All right, let's take another dab though. There's a lot of different pieces here we can look at, and we will. Oh, wait, I don't even need to move these. I can move this mood mat over. No, I know what I did last time. I had this one on here. Forgive me, folks. I mean, it's crazy, the terps, how strong they are through these little rigs. I really need to be a little bit more careful next time on this one. Not fucking going as hot. It was the hot dab. It wasn't so much the pieces, it was the temperature of the dab. Temperature makes a huge fucking difference when you're smoking like concentrates. I'm telling you. You could take like a perfect big low temp dab and just really enjoy it and just feel awesome. Or you could take a small hot dab and want to die and quit. You'll quit smoking until the next day. Like you'll tell everyone like, yeah, dude, I'm just basically I'm done with hash, man. Like I'm not about it. You won't tell anyone why. Like you'll tell people under the premise that like you're trying to just like cut back on it and like focus on something else, but really you took too many hot dabs because your fucking temp reader's dirty, and now you're taking hot dabs and you're getting way too stoned and you're having panic attacks, and that's a problem. So I think maybe if you have a friend that's like, telling you he's about to quit smoking hash and taking those terpy globs, maybe you take a little alcohol and clean his sensor on his temp reader and be like, dude, just give it one more, and then let him take a hit at 550 or 500 with an actual clean sensor. I guarantee he's not stressed out anymore. At least that's what I tell myself, and then still having the panic attack. So what can you do? We'll figure it out. I think it's honestly just fucking growing up. I think it's life shit. It's like having a lot of moving parts, a lot going on, and being young and a bit naive, and still having a lot to learn. So that's why I tell my wife, I'm like, honey, we're fucking young people that are trying to do a lot of things. Statistically, if you do a lot of different things, there's a high probability of a lot of things going wrong consistently. If you do only one thing, then there's a lower probability of things going wrong every single day all the time. But if you're doing 100 things all over the world and all over the place, and you're going to constantly be putting out fires, it's like, it's really where you want to be. Um, yeah, but where we are right now is just fucking this. I'm actually feel really, really good though. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. We'll talk about glass. Let me take a dab, and I'll tell you why I feel really good. Even though I'm really fucking tired, have a headache, and I'm terrified to drink a Red Bull later, because I know my body's gonna be like, dude, we need it. We can't be awake. And then my wife will be like, just go to bed tonight, and I'll be like, I gotta work. I'm gonna become a crazy person. But the only reason that we're like okay right now and are able to like keep moving forward is because all those years I never like took a day off. All that time I put in, because if I did like and something like this happened with me having to build a whole brand new studio, like fuck dude, I wouldn't have the discipline first of all to work this hard. That's the biggest thing. It's just learning the discipline to be able to push yourself, but I also wouldn't have like the reach or the support system or even the financial savings to take on something like this. We're putting everything we got into this, and I'm excited to do it. I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be super fun. But I try to explain to my wife is like, listen, like if I'm feeling good enough to work and you guys are going to sleep, I'm gonna go work some, because all this time I put in, it compounds, it adds up. It's consistency. That's what's important. It's not about these like little wins. It's about consistency. And that consistency is what's going to save us in 10 years. Not right now. Not at all right now. I don't need to stay up till 3 in the morning. Well, I kind of do. I'm making crazy investments and I don't want to take out crazy loans or anything. I kind of just want to be, because it's a weird time. So I kind of just want to like pay for stuff if I can, work hard and save money and pay for it with real money, or what they tell me is real money. Um, but yeah, it's a consistency. That's what I try to explain to her. And then now like this whole thing's happened, and then my wife, it was like, it's so cool because I've been with her for fucking 17 years almost. I've been with her since I was 15 years old. And it's so cool because we both have grown up and been totally different people over the last 17 years. We're not the same people. We've been all different people. We've grown up a ton. We went from when we were kids catching frogs and building tree forts together into fucking building this whole business and, a home and a family and whatever, dude. But yeah, But she like finally saw it and she was like, "Oh, I see what you've been saying all these years now. Like this whole thing that happened, like it's been really stressful and hard, but like we know we can do this because we can work hard. We know what we're capable of, and we've put all this time in to build up Bear Mountain, and we have all these amazing people that support us, so we're able to do this. Like, so it was like really like it was really nice for me to just kind of have that like my wife and I like we're aligned on this other subject as well. So it's like as we get older, we keep getting more and more aligned on other things, and it's just really cool. And it was just that was a big one for me. I was like, okay, so she sees the sacrifice and why I've done it. And that it's not just absurd. I'm not just a crazy person. Like I'm definitely crazy, but like I've worked this hard because I know life is going to constantly throw things your way, and life these are the filters of life. And when I say a filter, it's something that catches debris and water, it cleans it, it purifies it. So filters of life, things like getting hurt, getting sick, that might deter your growth. That's a filter from you being successful. There's all these different things, filters of life. And she sees that like we keep getting hit with pretty crazy things, especially over the last 3 years, things that would, you know, typically stop a lot of people in their tracks, and we just keep trying to move forward, and we are moving forward, and it's just it's a relief to see the person that like is my partner and like my best friend just see it and be like, oh fuck, dude, I see like why you've done this all these years. It makes sense. Like, how did you like? I didn't know things like this would happen, but I watched my parents go through so much that I was like, I'm not special. I'm gonna probably be similar to my mom and dad. Like, if they're going through all these crazy things, that's probably gonna head. There's statistically, it's probably gonna head my way too. There's probably gonna be some crazy shit, and if I'm not ready for it, it could really fuck up my family and our livelihood. So I'm not someone that's like doom and gloom conspiracy person around the house. Like I gotta work. Everyone's gonna die if I don't work. Like I'm not like a crazy fucking person like that. But I'm not naive to the fact that if I don't put in time when I can, it will limit my freedom in the future to be able to take on whatever hits me. Um, yeah, I'm just building up the defenses on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Um, in life, it's crazy. Okay, now we'll take a dab. Right? You get it? Yeah, it's the What's Up Everybody podcast. This is what it is. It's just me smoking hash and talking to this little camera, and I hope you guys listen and hang out with me too. Man, these 5 mils, I'm like a little nervous because that last dab got me a little shell shocked. I'm like, again? Oh shit! But it's like I want to show you guys the function. It's so awesome for how little this fucking thing is. The function is just. Oh wait, yeah, we're gonna get better, I promise. By episode 200, give me 2 more years. By episode 200, wait till you see how well my mic, coughing, torch heating up. We might even have technology where the glass just there's no torch. Like the quartz is getting heated up by putting it inside like a mini kiln on the fucking table. I still want someone to do that. I want a mini kiln, little tiny one. I have someone that probably could build that for me. I should get that. Just with a 110 line, just a little tiny micro kiln. That'd be fucking sick. That you put nails into. And like the fucking joint, like the joint and neck sticks out, so you can like grab the joint and like put it in the piece, but just like the bucket of the nail goes inside the mini kiln, gets it up to like, like 600 degrees. And then you just take it out of there and just set it in. It's just like the radiant heat from like coils on the side, just like a kiln, like literally a mini kiln. Someone did that. Maybe pretty cool. Be pretty cool. And I bet you could make it and sell it for under $300. You probably could retail them for under $300, and that would be feasible for people who've bought e-nails in the past and all sorts of shit, as opposed to buying a torch and cases of butane all year, which would be much more than that whole marketing thing telling me save him this much. It's crazy. I'm sorry my brain thinks like this. Fuck, I'm fucked. I need to hang out. I need to go outside. That's the problem. I'm just inside too much. I go outside with my daughter, but by outside I mean like I probably need to go out and hang out with people that aren't my daughter and wife, like other people. Like I have to go outside the colony. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like like I'm only around the people like that I'm like normally around. I think I need to like go out and like hang out with more people. But I'm just in such a crazy spot. If I hang out with anyone I don't know, I think the way my eyes look will cause concern. And I'm like, because I'm like, listen, I haven't slept a ton. A lot of coffee. Have I talked about hash yet? Yeah, so those will all contribute to the old puffy tomato eyes. Make you look kind of funny. And like if you're like like sleepy all the time, people are like, "What's going on?" Like most people can't fathom that someone works like an animal. They think that they're like have some sort of problem, and it's like, listen, if you're only sleeping a few hours a night because you're in a crazy grind, you're gonna look sleepy. It's gonna be, you can't hide that. It's like when someone's fucking, yeah, you can't. I don't even know. Like you can't really hide being tired. Maybe some people can. I know there's that whole study out there that like 5% of the population has a genetic thing that they can actually function and be completely normal on 3 4 hours of sleep. That's actually all they need to be healthy. I don't think I'm part of that population. I think I have a lot of willpower and I'm just dumb enough to do it. So you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired. I'm fucking sleepy. I think 8 more weeks. I think 8 more weeks of this insane, disgusting grind, and I will have the studio safely built out, the team moved, and because I don't want, here's the thing, I don't have to work this much, but the other option is me working less means the whole process goes slower. The team may be uncomfortable and it's not as exciting as it used to be. It's a downgrade. And me being discouraged about the transition may limit my like inspiration to do really well with my work and create my new pieces and build my team how I want to. So I know that like if I do it that way, that's how I'm going to feel, and or I can be sleepy and try to live like a superhero for just a little bit and try to make fucking just try to do things above and beyond for such a silly thing. I'm just making like my art, my pipes and shit. It's wild, but you know, it's what I like to do. So I want to give it my fucking all, and it's like I don't know. I don't take myself too seriously either, though. I'll say all this shit. I'm like, just don't listen to me. I'm just rambling about why I'm trying to make sense of why I'm doing this because I have to every day. I have to like remind myself. I'm like, as I'm like really tired, and I'm like, here we go again for another all day. And sometimes, because I'll get little bits of fear where I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I don't know if I can do this today. And I'm like, yeah, dude, look at that podcast you get to watch, or fucking look at that fire hash. And I just give myself little treats all day until, you know, I get to the point where it's time to get to bed. Like, I think most adults do that. I think that's like how, even as kids, like, we all looked forward to recess. We all looked forward to snack time. We all looked forward to, like, these little things throughout school to, like, get us through school. Like, at least I was one of those kids. That's probably why I didn't learn anything because I was just constantly like, okay, and then the next treat is at this time. I wasn't even listening to anything in between. I was like, okay, now it's lunchtime. Okay, now it's we're going recess. Sick. Like I was only there for the treats and the fun. Yeah, that's a problem. You know, I learned discipline much too late. It might have done me some good. I had discipline, but probably in the wrong places. I had great parents, great upbringing, healthy household, um, but and definitely discipline. Like, but my parents were cool. But at the same time, I think like self discipline is different than what your parents can give you. My parents gave me what parents can give me as far as discipline, but like the self discipline, that's something that we all learn at different, different paces. Mine took till like 27. I think took till my daughter was about to be born. Actually, I was working really hard before she even got here, and people saw my grind. So like that's why my wife and I were like, we got this. I worked so hard. So I was already grinding, but I felt like personally, I felt like I had way more like self discipline once there was like this little person that was like relying on me. I was like, oh damn, I gotta do all right. That's how scared I am at the stab. I just keep talking. I'm terrified. I don't even want. I only. I took it taking one dab this episode. I didn't want it, dude. All right, we're gonna do it though. It's happening. I promise this time. Just a little scared. So chatty. That's what happens if I take a week off, though. A lot happens. I have so much work to get done today. Podcast days are the hardest days for me to get work done because even my guys that work with me will tell you, and I think they did on one of the episodes. It's like when they come in after a podcast, that they're like tell me like I look like I've been through something. I'm like, yeah, things have happened to me. Okay, I've been through stuff. Terps, just waves of terps. Dabs that are bigger than I do when I'm all by myself. When I'm by myself, much smaller dabs. When I'm in front of a camera, I'm like, check this out, bro. regret it immediately. But it makes the pipe look cooler if you get enough smoke going through it, honestly. But man, does it make your body feel like, whoa, dude, that was a lot more hash than I think I needed. Jeez, already? I forgot these nails heat up quick as fuck, cool down quick. Oh shit. I feel like I'll still like possibly make it. I think there's a good chance because I don't want a hot dab. The last one's a little warm, so I'd rather just take it low. Yeah, she's still hot. Fuck, putting this backwards, bro. Really low, but it's nice. Oof. I never take them that low. The hash tastes so different. Mm. Really tastes that grape on the Rapture when I take it that low. That's good. Wow. Yeah, these little guys are fun. They're really terpy too. And I say they're novelty, but honestly, the way these new ones I made, you can fucking shred them. I've already put some fucking hash through this thing though. I almost want to keep this one, but I know I can't. No, I can't. I want to keep it because I'll make myself a clear one because I like the way these newer ones are with the more cuts on the perk. Because I found that the restriction actually comes from the nail, not so much the perk when it comes to these 5 mils. Because the 5 mil nails have a pretty small hole in them. What I found, it's actually better to leave the pipe as opened up as possible, not to add any restriction if possible. Already it's being restrictive because it's such a tiny piece. But in the first one I did, I had like a little bit of restriction and I only had one cut in the perk. This one has like two cuts and I gridded them out, so it ended up being a 4 hole. So just these little adjustments really made the design function that much better. That was one of the reasons too. I just wasn't ready to sell them. Like I had to make more of them. I had to get the right tools. There was just things I needed to make sure that I was comfortable and ready to actually offer these things for sale. So I'm really excited to do that. This fucking Halo though, we should take a dab on this. This is the one we should smoke for the bit here. How far in are we, Aisha? It's been a weird day. God, we're fucking professionals, dude. Yeah, I feel like Brandon's the only one that's coming in like anytime soon. So if he like pulls up, I'll just tell him you can just fucking come in, bro. Just come in and finish this episode with me, guy. I need your help because I did all the weed. And now I'm lost. No, but this 5 millimeter Halo, I'm really proud of. It was honestly like surprising how small I was able to get the actual like drain itself. I was really proud I was able to bend the really tiny pieces of glass. Even had a guy from a neon like high end neon like light company like reach out to me and like offer me a job, and I was like, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm not looking for work right now, but possibly in the future I'll let you know. You never know, dude. But I felt I was like humbled and felt like grateful that he reached out because I was like, yeah, it's really cool. Like someone from a totally different field that just sees like actual like work that he's like, oh, that's really clean, like bends and like tube work. He's like, would it just made me feel good because like I'm fucking self-taught and I'm in my fucking garage all day, so I'm not like out there that much. And when you see comments on Instagram, I try not to sit on there too much and look at like like I like to look at each one as many comments I can see and like them and whatever, but like not look at them through the lens of like trying to get like this ego boost off it. So like it was just I don't know, it's just like cool to have someone that's like complimenting from a totally different industry. I had a different point about that, but I'm so fucking high. Dude, let me be honest with you. Like I am too tired. My wife was even like, "How are you gonna do a podcast today?" Because she knows what's been happening. The sleep schedule, I couldn't even do one last week because I had meetings. Yesterday, I had two more estimates. It's been nuts. So even if I wanted to work a bunch during the day, it's hard to because I have like estimates and stuff I'm doing at the new building while the world's awake, and then while the world sleeps, I throw in an 8 hour shift and get the fucking hours and get the glass made. And yeah, I can't do that much longer. I can do it for maybe 8 more weeks, and then any more than that, I will collapse. I'm positive. Through my youth of grinding like this, I saw no ceiling. In my early 30s, I'm like, I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I can't handle it. I need to slow down a little bit. It's this life. Once I get this fucking studio built, guys, though, I cannot wait to share it. I'm putting so much love and energy into it, putting everything I got into it. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna fucking take a dab on this piece now. We'll see how she works. Steal some water from this. Damn, dude. Hash is strong. That's someone will clip that. Maybe in 20 years, that will be on like a commercial. It'll be like an old vintage What's a Bear Boy podcast. Someone's be going, damn, hash, that's strong. And that'll be the commercial for like Pepsi's fucking hash or some bullshit. Oh damn, dude, what am I doing? But where's the world going, right? I think weed is on the horizon, but at the same time, I've seen some. Well, there was some hash in this little orange pipe, like some reclaim. I just dumped like a booger in there, dude. This was a clean pipe. Man, I just don't think there was a glass of some water right here. What can you do? I tell my wife I'm not a manager type. I'm a great employee. I'm a great team member. I'll pick it up. No, I won't. It'll dry up. I'm a great team member. I should not be leading anything though. I will be the best right-hand man, but don't let me drive. That's how I feel about it. I feel like I want a little more water. What can you do? And when I say someone, at least 10 people reached out and said, get a plastic syringe. And I'm like, yeah. Or go out into the garage where the floor is concrete and dump the water and miss most of it. I should dump it on the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is bigger. What am I thinking here? Oh, maybe that's enough. I feels pretty good. Sorry, Brandon's here. Dude, I'm so stoned. This is bad. I think it's the sleep. I'm not sleeping enough and I'm getting way more hard. I can't even. I'm telling. Just get in here. Yeah, it's Brandon. You guys don't care if I text in the middle of the podcast, right? It's professional. You don't give a fuck, right? Okay. This is not an audio episode at all. Part of it was. I was chatty for a bit there. But now I'm just really just trying to keep reminding myself where I am. Like, wait, where am I? Oh, I see exactly. I need a dab. That's unlocked. He can get in. Yeah, the guys are definitely stoked to have a studio that's not at my house, though. More space and more appropriate. Can only work out of the house so long. At this point, that's how I have to say everything, because what happened with the county, I'm like, I just gotta keep fucking telling myself that it's like it's just what it is, and it's like really it's what needs to happen, and it's for the best. Because I hate feeling like I lost. I do have a pretty competitive side to me. It's unfortunate, but oh, see, there they go. There they go. I do have a really competitive side to me, unfortunately. So you guys know it's Brandon. It's Brandon. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's the guy. It's your second dad. The guy that takes care of you when I'm gone. Oh man, he's so tough. He's actually not that tough. He's a big fucking baby. He's actually just scared of everything. Huge baby. All right, get the alcohol away. Let's take a dab on this 3x2. See how the. Man, do I want more water in this, bro? See, the things like with these, I'm so picky because you have to get enough water so you get the drains going the right way. And when they're that small, they're so finicky. Oh shit, did you guys hear that? I punched the mic. I got scared, dude. I thought it was coming at me, dude. I was like, get out of here, dude. It was coming at me. It's bad. It's bad. I've done too much today. Good thing that one of my employees is taking today off and the other one's going to be late because he's getting a haircut. Just Brandon will have to deal with me for the next couple hours, so that'll be perfect. By the time anyone else gets in here, I'm gonna be fucking normal. Brandon, are you out there? I know. Are you gonna come in? All right. He's out there fucking with Rit. Dude, yeah. We got like 10 minutes left, bro. We're just you can just like hang out. You don't have to talk or participate. I'm just saying you can just come in. This episode's all over the place. I'm really a mess. I didn't sleep last night at all, dude. I shouldn't even have done this episode. My wife was questioning my choices today. Bane, holy fuck, bro. Every day. Every time. Heat this up over here. Yeah, I just gotta grind this joint out a little bit more. Oh, hey, there's alcohol in there. But I'm stoked to be able to finally offer these 5 mils, though. They're super, super functional now that I made these adjustments. They were functional before, but still, it was like every little adjustment makes a difference with something that's so small because the parameters are so tight. It's like in a bathtub compared to a pool. When you splash in a bathtub, it's easy to knock the water out of it. When you splash in a pool, it's so much bigger. It's just not as like it's the same kind of concept. Changing the size of things like really affects the way like how small the parameters are for that water to move and do some crazy shit. So any little adjustment I make in here really does affect the function, and the adjustments I made to them really tightened up this design. This one's something different. I think I said I wanted to put a tiny bit more water in there, and I can do it while the nail's cooling. I believe in myself. Yeah, sick. It's a high water level for a little ass piece, but I think it's gonna work. I hope. Again, capping it with a 6mm terp pearl. That's like the best way to show people size. Like you know what it takes to cap a slurper usually. This is like the pearls that you put inside of them, like 2 of them spinning in it. Use them to cap this thing. That's why we're gonna send out smaller pearls just in case you order one of these Slurpees from Evan Shore. We do have the regular bucket ones too, though. Did you sleep last night, bro?
Kinda.
Yeah, you've been up way too late too, and I don't know why you're up
Yeah,
so
I'm not
much.
productive when I.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why are you awake
But
then?
I also really, without bugging you and being in your alone time,
Yeah.
I really don't have anything else better to do. So.
Oh, so when the new studio's open, you're just gonna be there late.
I'm just gonna be there late.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Gonna come rolling in at like fucking 8 o'clock.
Sick.
Like, shop's open.
Yeah, sick.
I didn't leave.
I'm still here.
Still here.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh wait, I missed my dad. Shit. I know it's already too cool. By the time,
Shit happened on me.
but especially with this, and these nails are so little, they just cool down pretty quick. You have to take them a little warmer on these little nails too, because they cool down as soon as you throw the hash on there. So I take them at like 550 or 560 on here, whereas on the regular one I'll take like 530.
Yeah, I'll just be on the couch, heat up a nail.
Yeah, bro.
Black hole on Instagram for 10 minutes. Go back, like, oh yeah, that was cool.
Dude, I hate when that shit happens at night. Oh man.
I'm mad about it.
Dude, I definitely shouldn't. I waste a lot of butane. I've been talking about this mini kiln to heat up nails today. I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna tell you about it. Someone's gotta do it. Someone make it for me. Maybe I could hit up AIM. But they're sending out 2 more kilns on Friday for us. So I'm like, you guys just like make a mini one right now for me though for my nails. That's what I was thinking though, dude, because it's like you could just like have just the bucket going and have the neck sticking out still, especially if they're long necks. Like, and just heat up just the bucket with radiant heat and have it set to like 600 degrees.
No.
And just leave it in there for like 2 minutes, take it out. You're dabbing without butane. And honestly, make them look like a little glass blowing kiln. Even consumers would like that. It would tie like people who like smoking weed to the artists that create the stuff to smoke weed through. Like it's like, oh, here's like it looks like the tool a glassboard used. Someone needs to change these too and make it look like a GTT. Now you got the whole fucking setup, even though you're just smoking hash. I'm missing my dab again. God, son of a bitch. Brandon, stop. I'm just kidding.
Just go back outside.
Just stop.
Just go back and swing the car. Wait out and like heat blow.
Just go out in the fucking heat. Don't go close the windows and get in the car.
Dude, you're dead.
Oh my god, no, I definitely missed it again, dude. We're gonna heat stuff more down. Woo-wee. This is good. This is how we do weed now. This is only my 3rd or 4th. I don't even know. 3rd, that's it. Least dabs taken on a What's Up Everybody podcast in a year. Dude, no, I don't know what's going on today. Like every dab I take, like the sleep is getting me, bro. Like I feel like I'm hallucinating. I'm like, what is happening?
Technically, you're always hallucinating.
You're true. Technically, you are always hallucinating. This is all just like light and projections and vibrations, dude. None of this is fucking real, dude. What the fuck is happening?
Go down that rabbit hole. You're gonna fucking miss your dad, bro.
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna miss my dad. All these fucking
And
ideas.
then it won't be as euphoric of a hallucination.
Oh man, all these unoriginal ideas I have right now. I just want to say them all. I don't understand how any of them work.
How do I access the Akashic records without my
fuck,
weed?
dude. Whew. Oh, I'm not missing this one. I'm in the fucking cockpit right now, dude. I'm sitting waiting to take off, dude. Fucking counting down. Dude, Houston. Exactly, dude. Exactly. This is Top
Just hear
Gun.
the guitar riff in the back of your head.
Top Gun level. Honestly, if Tom Cruise saw this prior to making Top Gun, he might have reached out to me and been like, "Hey, your focus I saw on your fourth heat up or third heat up, like whatever it was, bro. Like, you need to fly a plane in Top Gun." Oh shit, I'm gonna miss the stab, dude. Hold on. Talking about Tom Cruise. Damn, dude. What about that guy that looks just like him? It's fucking crazy. You guys seen that guy? The Tom Cruise impersonator guy sounds like him, looks like him.
I think that's just a.
AI.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, it's gonna replace him. For sure,
face.
dude. For sure, dude. Oh, face swap?
Yeah, I think the guy. No, I think
He
the
looks
guy,
similar and then uses face swap. Yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. So it makes the face swap a lot easier. Oh, it's gonna be a little hot. I think. That was awesome.
Perfect.
Fuck yeah, bro. Whoa. You have to try the new 5 mils, bro. They hit like a regular RBI. They don't have that restriction like the little one. Bro, they shred. I'll heat you one up. You want a little 5 mil dab right after the podcast or something? I don't care. Bro, fuck. All right, what time are we at? I have time to give him a dab real quick?
I think we're like 55.
Fuck yeah, dude. We can do this real fast. Because this now only takes a second, and I won't fuck this up because it's for Brandon. So I'm going to fucking keep it together. We'll keep it together because it's not just for me. Oh, shit, that's hot. That's hot. I'm not going to put the nail on there just yet. Don't want to hurt my little Slurpee. Next drop of 5 mils, though, we're going to get Slurpees from Evan Shore, I think. Because a lot of people want these. So I'm like, bro, send me some Slurpees. These are so fun.
There's someone out there like, you probably don't even make them, dude. Probably just has a machine, throws the big ones in there, and it shrinks them down to
Yeah, they just that's actually what I tell.
But RVRs.
That's what I tell people, bro. Like these, they all start one size. They come out the mold. Then we put them in the resizer.
Yeah.
We choose our size, and then we print it out. Damn, I'm stoned, dude. My stomach feels like it's eating itself. You guys ever felt that feeling?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude,
Since I do my best to like not eat
Dude,
anything these days.
the craziest thing.
I'd rather not eat, honestly.
Dude, I agree.
Almost like going to the point where like I'm just gonna do protein shakes or something, dude.
Yeah, bro, eating is so fucking takes forever, bro. It's so much work. You gotta get it, you gotta cook it, gotta eat it.
It feels necessary, but like, I feel like for every meal, sitting down and like eating a whole fucking meal is no.
Dude,
Really unnecessary.
I was on
Fucking branded, man.
I was on a fitness goal, bro. I was like losing weight.
All the time. That's why.
Bro, I'm getting thick again, bro.
Fire flight state.
Dude, yeah.
Or they do. Sometimes they want you to be in that state when they want you to be in that state.
Bro, whoever they are is who I was trying to be, dude. I was just kidding, dude. No. That's
as far
funny.
as I'm concerned, anybody, whoever they are, is anybody that's not myself.
Dude, honestly, my thing is I'm
Or
like
within my immediate circle.
true. Yeah, bro.
So general public, everybody, they could be them.
Yeah.
No, I see a bunch of Freemason
They
stickers
could
on the back of people's cars.
see. I'm glad you said that because see, we're both talking about secret societies and stuff. I don't want anyone to misconstrue us. Think we're talking about anything else, dude. Oh shit, who's that? Is that Cormac? Dude, is he here now? Is that? Oh, okay. It's a busy day. Okay, Brandon, I'm gonna give you a dab through the new guy because I think you're gonna be like pretty shocked how well it works.
You'd be like, whoa.
You're gonna be like, whoa, that fucking works well, dude. I'm gonna be like, see, I told you, bro. Dude, I'm so stoned. This is bad. I'm sorry, Aisha. I feel bad for my producer. This is one of those episodes where I was like, damn, bro, I did too much, and it wasn't even that much. Maybe is it the size of the rig? Maybe these rigs are fucking me up.
I mean, it could be essentially.
It's everything
I'm trying to
but.
think of like an alcohol equivalent, man.
Yeah, it couldn't be the sleep
Like you
deprivation.
can take a shot of tequila and a shot of whiskey, but the way you feel is very different.
Yeah, true.
See what I'm saying? I mean, the proof, and I mean, there's a lot of variables.
What if you put the whiskey?
chemistry,
What if you took a shot of whiskey and you took the same size shot of whiskey out of a shot glass, and then you took that shot glass and you dumped it into a giant glass bowl and drank it like this?
Same thing, yeah.
Like, so would you get more
Right, like
drunk?
you're slamming a dab through like one of the 14 mil triple doubles.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably not going to impact you quite as much because it's moving through.
Yeah, so
Whereas
much
that is
more.
like,
Dude, honestly, you might feel salted at the end of this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you'll be alright. I'll give you a low temp, but it's pretty aggressive.
I'm constantly being assaulted by the outside world, anyways.
Yeah, dude. I'm just being assaulted by all these ideas and stuff, man.
Bro, there's like, I hate it when I'm thinking.
Oh, me
And
too,
then-
bro. I hate thinking, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
that.
the first problem.
Fuck
is the
that,
actual
bro.
Thinking. When I can sit there and I'm like, whoa, I don't have thoughts right now, and then I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have had that thought. I
That'll
fucking broke the cycle, bro.
That'll get you, bro.
I don't know what I was watching. Fucking WWF.
Dude, WWF is pure bliss, though.
Dude,
It's pure
it's
bliss.
great. It's pretty great. Like, it is pure just like, hey, I'm gonna shut my fucking brain off. I don't wanna think about anything and just be entertained. Like, yeah, I want to believe Lex Luger is the all-American hero.
Dude, unfortunately, I blew up all my like old '90s WWF or E or whatever it was. My uncle bought me all that shit, dude.
So much shit.
My cousins were into it, so they always had those like the actual like rings, like where you actually play with the
Yeah,
guys inside
yeah.
them and shit, bro.
Cages. Me and my
Yeah.
brother had a futon we would fold out and pretend like that was the ring.
See, my
And
guys,
we'd wrestle each other.
yeah, my guys, I would like either like put fireworks on them or like throw them off bridges or tie 'em behind the go kart.
Sick.
You know, I'd build sandcastles, put
We can do
fireworks.
something to them. Have like wrestling matches outside. Throw 'em off
Yeah,
the
dude.
Buildings.
Exactly. But
First then we
I don't
go
think I would have
outside.
done that if I would have been more connected with the what do you call it, a sport event? What do you call it?
Yeah.
Both a sport event.
Show.
I like it. I like it. It's a show,
I mean, you could argue the same thing for the NBA.
dude. All of it is, bro. It's just
Right.
it's
MLB.
theater, bro.
Like you watch how like.
You kidding
tell a
me?
pitcher, hey,
Do you know what my
throw
favorite,
this pitch like this.
bro? My favorite
this guy.
theater.
He'll hit it. Don't worry. He's been practicing all week for it.
My favorite
Hit that
theater,
one pitch
though, dude, is
all week.
fucking.
Man, if you just practice that one thing all week.
Shit, I'm dropping hash, Brandon. Here's a dab for you, bro.
Oh, that's like 2 days, bro.
Oh, well, you don't have to. You don't have to take the whole thing. You take whatever you want, bro. You just take the rig and then you do the dab.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, it's good to go. It's probably gonna be low temp because I gave it to you at like. Oh, maybe is it smoking? Oh no, he's getting a good dab. It looks like a nice temp. Dude, tell me those new ones. Dude, those new ones shred. Actually, I could even handle more water, bro. Yep, there it is. Yep, deep into the part of the lungs. It doesn't see the smoke. I saw your.
I didn't.
Yeah, I saw your confidence. You're like, this is nothing, bro.
Yeah.
This is nothing, bro.
Like, whoa.
And then you're like, shit, why is there so much smoke in my body?
Yeah. Mm. Ooh.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Those are dialed in.
Yep, that.
Those are refined.
Dude, they're shredding now. I'm stoked on them. They're ready. They're ready for the peoples. All right. Fun episode, everybody. Episode 103. Thank you so much for hanging out. Anyone that made it this far, hey, this was awesome, right? I appreciate you guys made it this far. We were a mess today. What a weird one. Weird one. Everywhere. I don't know what we talked about. I'll tell you what, though. We made some content prior to this that was much more business-like and organized. And that will be somewhere in the highlights near you on Bear Mountain or my page. Doesn't matter for you guys. If you're watching this far, you probably know everything I'm going to show in the highlights. Have a great day. Episode 103. Sign up for our... I'm going to look at him like he knows. Newsletter, bmsglass.com. You should sign up for that because you're going to need it if you want to stay up to date on all the drops and everything we're doing. Thanks, everybody.